Hello fishies, welcome back to another one of our Smash Bro murals. This week is King Dedede, or Dedede, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And the character doing it is a Tinkaton, which I just enjoy Tinkaton because they are just a gremlin who likes to cause trouble. If you read their Pokédex entry, you basically find out that they just throw rocks at birds for fun and take down taxis. You know, that level of chaos. And I was researching a little bit about King Dedede. I haven't played a ton of Kirby games. The most notable I don't really remember King Dedede being part of. It was, the one I grew up with was Kirby's Air Ride, which is basically like an open world Kirby Mario Kart, sort of. I don't know, there's lots of fun vehicles and such for it. But I was reading and I was surprised to find that King Dedede is not always the bad guy, but he is just frenemies according to the Kirby wiki. And there's various times that he is on the good side instead of just the bad side. However, it's also a fun note to know that he has an evil sidekick named Escargoon, who is basically just a menacing little snail with a mustache and goatee. The most intimidating of antagonists. I think Plankton has him beat on the scale of intimidating, and I don't think Plankton's very intimidating. Then again, I haven't really watched SpongeBob. And I guess throughout the various games, there have been lots of, like, different variations of King Dedede. There's one where he's just a Robo Dedede in Kirby's Dream Course. He just, his coloration looks very much like Perry the Platypus. It looks like it just could have been an evil Perry the Platypus machine that Dr. Doofenshmirtz came up with. Then I guess he also gets possessed by ghosts. There's various games where he's got the masked alternate variant. And then there's a couple other Robo versions, all of which are like very different. There's also a cursed kind of looking buff King Dedede who just has really big arms, like twice his height big arms. I didn't think it was real at first. And there are various giant versions of King Dedede, and one that is called the Dedede Destroyer Z, which just looks like a Dr. Robotnik sort of device. I mean, granted, I feel like they've got about the same body type. I'm sure someone's made a mod of it. Or if not, they should. Hey, all you random modder people, Eggman for Smash. Cause it would be fun. But yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing all the different, like, design choices for all of them. Like, there's also, like, a Shadow Dedede and, like, various clones. I don't know. But he's also just, like, a cuddly penguin underneath it all. Like, he's just a gigantic penguin. And he looks like a character from Club Penguin if he had a bunch of extra add-ons. I wonder if they ever had an outfit like this in Club Penguin. I feel like they should have. then everyone could just be King Dedede. I never played Club Penguin, but well, I mean, I did every now and again. I feel like the internet was far more open back then, and I miss some of the random websites that don't exist anymore, like Pixie Hollow. I mean, they have like a remastered version, but it's not the same. It's actually quite terrible. I don't know if the old one was actually just as terrible, but it could also just be nostalgia blindness. Another one I really miss is Pop Tropica, which I did find out, though, they have some of it on Steam, but I'm curious just how many of the worlds still exist in said Steam version, or if it's just like some of the originals. I feel like that's where I spent a lot of my time in that era of the internet, is just on Pop Tropica levels. Those were fun puzzles. That and Bellicera, I don't know if any of you guys collected those cards, and I completely lost my profile, and I have no way of refinding it, but basically just took care of horses, and it was like a Neopet sort of version, but just horses. Neopets was another fun one, but I think I killed so many different Neopets because I just forgot to take care of them. ADHD is not great for Neopets or Tamagotchis or that sort of thing. At least I'm good with my actual pets. That's all we can care about, right? And then as far as Tinkaton, I feel like they were just a very fun character. I was so confused when I saw it at first. I was just like, what is this pink gremlin? And then it became like my main Pokemon throughout the rest of Scarlet and Violet that they were in. Yeah, they became my main companion Pokemon. Just Gigaton Hammer all the way. I mean, that's like the best move that they were capable of. Granted, it did have like a recharge period, a rest period that you had to do, which was kind of annoying, and you only had 5 shots with it, or 6 if you used like the ether, I think? Whichever one adds like power points, or I think that's what PP stands for. Power points. At least I think so. Not like the type that you have different, you know, instructional PowerPoint presentations. That is a very different thing. But I think they're a lot of fun, and the Steel and Fairy type is just an interesting type matchup. I don't think there's any other Steel Fairy types. I wasn't sure about fairy types when they first came out. I thought they were kind of ridiculous, but they've started to grow on me. There's a couple that I really enjoy, like Galarian Rapidash, the little cotton candy horse. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Sorry, everything is more off topic than usual. I'm just a bit tired today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye!